So this is a strange occurrence, and by the way, it's crazy hair day today. So this is a strange occurrence because grandfather just went to sleep on the wagon, and like a nap, and he seemed fine. And now they have to get examined by the doctors to see if anyone has yellow fever.
So then they can pass this one town.
Yeah, and so Mattie's trying to wake grandfather up, and he won't wake up.
Yeah. It's actually no coincidence because Mattie just a moment ago he was choking and Mattie was just like trying to see if he was okay. He said he was fine when he went to sleep, and the doctors came by. He wouldn't wake up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he either has, or he's starting to get fever, or he has yellow fever because he was around a mother who did have yellow fever. So.
Yeah. Even though he was a coward and hiding at his friend's house that night, maybe he still managed to get it.
Yeah. Because he was still around mother, but it's just a really strange occurrence.
Yeah.
And it's not like we're sure that he has yellow fever yet. I mean, there are still some reasons that he might not have it because when they realized that her mother had yellow fever, she was suffering for a long time before they knew that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just started choking, coughing, and then went to sleep, and
now he can't wake up.
So he might not have yellow fever, or he might just haven't heard Mattie, but I think it's a strange occurrence that out of all the things the author could have chose to tell us about, she's telling us about how about how grandfather's not waking up.
And he seriously seemed fine. Like,
he did, except when he was choking.
Yeah. That's like the only thing. Like, I mean, he seemed to be okay.
And
like
he wasn't even around mother as much as like Mattie was.
I know. You'd think that Mattie.
He went to sleep at the other person's house.
You'd think that Mattie would have caught it by now, as opposed to him.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like he hasn't really been around that much, and he's out running errands a lot of the time too.
Yeah. But he is old, and just people who are older tend to catch things.
Yeah, they're usually more prone to disease and stuff.
They have a weaker immune system.
Yeah.
Your immune system weakens when you get older, and so that gives him a bigger chance of catching it and dying from it. So,
Tyler.
Yeah. But it's interesting that mother hasn't died yet, or grandfather who has fever. So I'm thinking, and Polly died at the very beginning of the book.
Yeah, very. And she wasn't even that old. She was like younger than, like she was like in between probably Mattie and Eliza.
Yeah, and
but I think someone's gonna die. I think like grandfather or mother is going to.
And remember one of the Ogilvy.
Colette.
Yes.
Colette. We don't know if she died though because they didn't respond to her letters. They kind of just.
I think she just fainted. I'm not really. We just know that she fainted. But Rachel and I were saying in our last video that we think this face, we're not totally sure who it is. Sorry, I'm blocking Regan's face. But we think that this is possibly Colette. Because it looks like younger. Like it can't be her mother, but it could be Mattie. But we don't really know.
Maybe Mattie gets fever and then but then she doesn't die from it or something. Yeah. But, so it was a very strange occurrence that grandfather would not wake up.
Yeah, it is just so bizarre because
it was on a bumpy wagon.
Fine.
Yeah, and he seemed so confident that he wouldn't catch it. He's like, oh, I've been through all these wars. I can do it. I'm fine. Like.
Yeah. But also, mother didn't really seem to have had it before she just kind of came down with it when they
dropped her and she fainted.
Yeah. And I think with grandfather, maybe since Mattie fell asleep before him, he could have passed out from it, like how her mother did or Colette did.
Yeah, and one thing that I think would be smart is if you lift up his eyelids to see if they're like red and yellow, like mother's were. Yeah. That's probably why they checked the eyelids, the doctors.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That's probably why they were doing that outside.
Because not everybody who had yellow fever would probably have yellow streaks, but lots of them probably would.
Yeah.
Yellow. Yeah, so I'm guessing that could be part of the reason why it's called yellow fever.
Yeah, because your eyes turn yellow.
Your eyes turn
as seen here.
So anything else about the strange occurrence?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay,
bye.